What's going on, social media family? Yes, once again, it's the Keep in Mind show. And as you know, I'm Cool Mover. And I'm coming at you again with Cabin Conversation. And the topic I'm going to be discussing is skin tone preferences with black women amongst black men. Yes. This right here has been quite an interesting deal throughout the years. I figure I speak on it solo, cause give my opinions and my take on it. You have in the black culture amongst black men, people have preferences. Some black men want a fair skinned woman or light skinned woman or what you call a red bone, and some want dark skinned women. Me in particular, I don't have any particular preferences amongst my black women. A beautiful woman is a beautiful woman. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not the dark skinned guy that's out here. Like I gotta have a red bone, gotta have a light skin. No. But I do seem to, I guess, attract more fairer skin and lighter skinned women throughout the years. I don't know if, because I'm dark skinned, but I do remember a point in time in the 80s when all the red dudes and the light skinned dudes were getting all the chicks. They were getting most of the chicks. Al B. Sure, Christopher Williams, them dudes there. Dark skinned dudes, I ain't saying they weren't getting no play, but light skinned dudes was on fire then, you know what I'm saying? Then along came, Wesley Snipes, Tupac, people of that nature, I guess. But what I got to say about it, because I think that, to me, this is my opinion, and that the darker skinned women get kind of unfairly looked at, and I made posts on social media about this, dark is beautiful too. So I never really understood dudes that, and it's promoted in the music too, especially rap, like, a light-skinned woman, a red chick. I mean, a beautiful woman is a beautiful woman. And I done heard some of the craziest stuff throughout the years. I mean, I've heard from black men that, dark-skinned women is just, they look kind of masculine. And I'm like, what? Like, what? And I mean, me and one dude almost got to fighting when he made the most ridiculous comment I've ever heard out of the comments, when he said that red women, they just, hit better in the bedroom. I'm looking at this dude like, yeah, you couldn't have had too many sexual escapades talking like that. That's nonsense. And he just went on and on about why he prefers light-skinned women. And I'm looking at this idiot like he's like literally my color. And I'm looking at like, come on, man. Like, so, he just ranting on and on about how red women are this, red women are that. So I'm looking at him like, dude, it's like obvious you almost my skin tone. So it's pretty safe to say at least one of your parents has got to be of a darker skin tone. I mean, is it your mother? And, if you don't find your mother attractive, that's ridiculous. Because we all know as men, that's really kind of the first woman you kind of base what you are attracted to off. Because, the women in my family got big eyes, are shorter, and, high cheekbones. And I find myself subliminally kind of attracted to that in women. But like I said, man, this whole dark skin, light skin thing is ridiculous. And all this, and I get on this topic some other time, this good hair, bad hair thing too, like mix this, mix that. when it ain't really no such thing as no good and bad hair. That was labeled, given to us bad hair because we had different hair. You know, hair is more coarse. I mean, what does bad hair do? Does bad hair, you know, break in your house and steal your car or something? That's what bad hair do. There's such thing as different hair, different skin tones. So all my beautiful dark skinned women out there, I love y'all. And I like I said, I don't have any preferences. Like, you know, hey, beauty is beauty. And to keep it all the way real, I've seen some fair-skinned women and light-skinned women that they were not the hottest chick just because they were light-skinned. That doesn't even make sense. So I don't understand where some of this nonsense coming from. And you almost feeding into a lot of the hatred and internal stuff that was embedded in us by slave masters years ago. You know what I'm saying? By other cultures. Because other cultures and the way society looks at dark-skinned black women ain't helping either. As you go into a lot of these beauty supply stores and even on some of the packaging, you seeing, you know, lighter-skinned women, and you look up and you see all this curly and straight hair, and like, come on. So that's not helping either. So a lot of women wondering why, you know, men kind of on this type of stuff, because I mean, if you look at society as a whole, it's not even really pushing the darker skinned women and their physical attributes as intensely and hard as other fair skinned women with, you know, straighter hair, curlier hair. So a lot of that is slickly programming these cats. But me, I've always been defiant, and I didn't never feed into that right there. I never. And it's crazy because I haven't had a lot of dark-skinned women throughout my dating career, relationships. I seem to have better luck with the fair skin, like I said, and lighter skinned women. I don't know if deep down the dark-skinned women have been so scarred from this that they are becoming naturally attracted to something that's much lighter than them, because they got some type of a hurt or something they holding on to, whether it be a lighter skinned black guy or a white guy. So they may be holding on to some things too. But I'm here to tell you, I got love for you. But like I said, you know, I haven't had a lot of looks with dark skinned women like that. So I don't know. They look at me and look like, well, hey. But and I guess black men don't really go through that like black women do, because from, like I said, and when the 90s hit, dark skinned dudes kind of came in style, I guess. So, but I can't understand their situation. But I'm here to tell them that I got love for them. And to a lot of y'all cats out here that's on that, man, that don't even make sense. It ain't even no. I mean, it's cool to have your own preference, and you know that's cool. I ain't knocking that, but some of the reasons why you got the preferences is just nonsense. You know, at least just say, hey, man, you know, I prefer a lighter skinned black woman, a fair skinned black woman, and just leave it at that. Don't even be, because when you start talking, you start saying stuff that don't make sense. And my daughters are dark skinned, my mother is dark skinned, most of the women in my family are dark skinned. So it would be stupid for me to think like that. That doesn't even make sense. Had I been thinking like that, you know, because my daughter's mother is, you know, like my color, they wouldn't have been created. So, and a lot of y'all cats that's out here, y'all dudes that I don't want nothing but a light-skinned chick, had your parents thought the same, then you probably wouldn't be here. You know, if your mother was dark-skinned and your dad was thinking like that, I mean, what? Come on, man. Some of y'all got to sit down sometimes and realize this dumb, ridiculous things be coming out your mouth, or you be posting on social media, and then, you know, it don't even make sense. And like I know some of the dark skinned women go through, because I've seen it on social media websites myself on Instagram, or somebody say, man, you a straight, you a pretty dark skinned chick. Why you even got to put that in the statement? Unless you just kind of making some type of a reference to a skin in general, like you a smooth cocoa, but you a pretty dark skinned chick, or you like that? What? She just got to be a pretty chick, man, a pretty woman. But some of y'all dudes ain't got no game anyway, so some of the stuff come out your mouth, it ain't gonna make sense anyway. Cause you ain't got damn liquor game, so you're using other things to get women. You know what I'm saying? Money, cars, whatever. Some of y'all ain't got no conversation anyway, so when you say something, it's gonna sound stupid. And the only way you're gonna get a woman, like I said, unless you got some money, or your car, or she just generally like you anyway. But man, I'm here to say that how I feel about it. Like I said, it makes no sense. It's almost like, you know, kind of racism a little bit, you know. Not that extreme, but you know racist against dark skinned women. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I can't mess with no dark skin. I gotta have red bone. Like, man, get out here with that. Even these days, they even got light skinned dudes talking like that now. Like, it's sure enough getting out of hand. Light skinned dude, man, you know, I got it. Like, what? Like, anyway, man, you know, like I said, that's my take on it. I ain't gonna hold you too long. Support our dark-skinned black women, our dark-skinned black teenage women, and our little young women. You know, because they got to go through and hear this stuff probably throughout their whole life. Even when they pretty, like I said, man, you pretty to be dark-skinned. Like, who the hell want to hear that? Listen how you sound. But I ain't gonna hold you no longer. It's the Keep in Mind show. Once again, it's Cool Mover coming at you with the Cabin Conversation. And as usual, I wish everybody peace and prosperity, good health and wellness. And I'm about to sign out on y'all. And take it easy out here.